Please let me know whether my videos you guys like. My Sigma, whoop. Please let me know what other hourglass. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a get ready with me, a chatty get ready with me of this makeup look right here. I had originally filmed this last week, but my SD card ended up getting messed up, so I had to refilm it, and I figured now that I am pretty much moved in to my new house, I figured that I would film it for you guys. So if you are new, welcome to the family. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you leave, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into this. Eyes are primed, brows are done and set, so let's just do this. I'm going to start off going in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I haven't used this palette in so long, and most of you guys know I moved. And for moving, I did a decluttering, and in the declutter video, I found so many things that I loved that I haven't used in such a long time. And I was like, all right, I need to use like all these palettes that I used to be obsessed with. By the way, I'm not naked. I just have a strapless on. And my little headband is from Brendlin and Cora. It's not available yet, but it's coming soon. So I'm gonna start off with the color Georgia, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna pick that up with a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. You guys might have seen, if you watched my favorites video, that I have just become an affiliate with Sigma. So they sent me like a little package with some products and some tools, and some of the stuff I used, some of it I didn't end up liking, so I passed it on, gave it away to somebody else that would like it. And I saved some for a giveaway for one of you guys. So I've been using some of their tools, and the ones that I've been using I love so much. So now you can actually use the code Ivana and you get 10%. I think a follower actually told me that it was 10% off. She went on the website and checked. So yeah, so if you guys use my code, that would be bomb. It saves you 10% off. You guys will see obviously in action the stuff that I really like. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 products that I absolutely love. That I've been using pretty much every single day since I got them, like every day that I've worn makeup anyway. This Sigma E40 I've had forever. I think I've had this since I lived in New York. So this isn't one of the things that they sent me. This I actually got for Christmas. Now I've just been kind of putting it more to the test, just because I have a lot of eye brushes, so I tend to just kind of pick up whatever's the first thing I see. And lately I've just been trying to really test these out so that I can recommend them to you guys if it's something that I feel like is worth your money. I'm gonna pick up this Sigma Diffuse Crease. It's the E38, and I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna pick up the color Candied Peach, and I'm gonna put that color, start packing it into my crease with this smaller brush. It's really similar to this one, it's just a little bit smaller, as you can see, so it packs a lot more color in there. I'm just gonna start using that to make that color super peachy. Should I zoom you in a little bit? Yeah, that's good. So yeah, just working this in and blending it. So as you guys can tell, I'm in a new place. We actually moved into a house just because we found one that we really love. Our old apartment, I get so many questions about why we moved out of our apartment, and it really is nothing deeper than our lease was up and we wanted to change. And Tyler is actually opening up his own shop in downtown Orlando, so it only made sense that we moved closer to where his work was gonna be. For me, I can work out of anywhere because I either travel or I'm doing YouTube or people come to me. So for me, it didn't really matter where I lived. It was just more convenient for him to live downtown because he was making a 45-minute trip every single time, and if there was traffic, it was even worse. So we decided to move downtown. We're both very, very happy. We love the house that we live in. Our landlord is amazing. She's so nice and so accommodating, and you know, I've talked to her almost every single day since like we applied for the house, and she's so nice, like just super, super sweet. So I'm really happy. We're gonna be in this house for a very long time. I told her we're not moving until she kicks us out because it's just the perfect location. We're close to everything. I'm only like 10 minutes from Trader Joe's. I live really close to my younger sister, which a lot of you guys have seen her like in my vlogs and in some of my videos or on Instagram. Me and her are super close, so I'm only, I think it was 6 minutes to her house, which is amazing because before it was like 30 to 40 minutes because she lives downtown. Whoa, focus. Tyler's shop is like 4 minutes away. It's just everything is so much closer because we're in more of like the urban area rather than like Disney. I've just been packing this color on, as you guys have been able to see, and I've been using the E40 just to blend the edges out. Now with this same brush, I'm the type of person, I don't like to switch out brushes because it's just excessive and I don't want to keep dirtying my brushes. I'm going to pick up the color, oops, Puree, which is this one right here, and I'm just going to start packing it. My freaking SD card broke the other day, and it was like a 64 gig, so it was what I used to film like a lot of videos back to back because I didn't have to keep emptying it. And it broke, and I haven't been able to get a new one because it happened right before we started moving, and that wasn't a priority while we were moving. And now I'm using my old SD card, which is I think like a 16 gig, and it keeps stopping. Like, it'll just say movie automatically stopped recording, so I have to keep like restarting it, which is annoying. I'm gonna be doing like home decor videos, like home decor shopping videos, because you guys know I love that stuff. Like, home decor is like my guilty pleasure, and I'm a very visual person. I love visuals, and like I love sharing stuff like that with you guys. So I will be doing videos like that. I'll continue doing my what I eat in a days. I just have to get kind of like into the swing of it and like kind of figure out where I'm gonna stand things and my camera and all that stuff. So yeah, last color I'm gonna pick up is Summer Yum, which is this like reddish terracotta kind of brown, and I'm gonna use the same brush because I just don't feel like dirtying another one. And I'm the type of person, like, once I clean all my brushes, I don't want to dirty them. It makes, like, it's so satisfying seeing all your brushes clean, but it is so annoying when you have to dirty them again. So almost all my brushes are clean and I don't feel like dirtying them, so that's why I'm using this one brush to do all of my detail work. Now I'm gonna take this NYX glitter primer. I use this all the time, and I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand. This is very similar to the Too Faced glitter glue, but it's a lot cheaper, so I love it. And I'm picking it up with this ColourPop brush. I don't know what it's called. It's before ColourPop started putting the numbers or the names on them. And I'm just going to pack this on my lid. This makes it so that when you put on shimmers, they actually like stay where you put them. They don't shift around as much or transfer, and they come out very, very, very metallic. I'm just gonna put this on both of my eyes. And I haven't really been doing my makeup at all. Well, I've been looking like a damn monster the last few days because it's just been like moving and unpacking and driving and all that stuff. So now that I'm actually somewhat settled in, I'll be actually getting ready again. Okay, so now that my eyes are primed, I'm just gonna use that same brush, and I'm gonna pick up the color Luscious, which is this shade right here. Oh, my eyelids are sticking. So I'm just gonna pick it up and just pack this. Like, you see how intense that looks? And that's without using like a Fix Plus or anything like that. Just because I do like Fix Plus for intensifying shadows, but sometimes it can get kind of crumbly. And I don't like that. But this makes it so intense without making it crumbly and without you having to wet your brush. So you see, it's like you can kind of make like a cut crease. And I'm just gonna take the brush, this is the smaller one, the E38, and I'm just blending out the edge right there just so it's not like a sharp stop. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with some gel liner, and I'm gonna use my Inglot Gel Liner. I haven't used this in a long time, so you guys pray for me. I'm picking up this brush that I got off of Amazon. It's just like a slanted, I don't even know if it's focusing right now. There we go. It's like this little slanted brush. I've never used this for gel liner. I usually use this other brush that I have, but let's see how this goes. This brush just stressed me out a little bit too much. Ugh, and my other one is dirty. And guess what? I'm gonna use it anyway. Because I can't. That would have been a terrible time if I would have kept using that brush. All right, so I'm gonna do the other eye, and then I'm gonna pop on some lashes. I'm gonna use the Battington lashes that we got in our BoxyCharm. These are in the style Monroe. So I'm gonna do this real quick just because watching me do this again is just gonna be torture. So I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. We got some lashes on. I can't find my tweezers because hashtag moving. So I tried to get them as precise on there as I could with just my fingers. Ooh, the sun is doing good things for me right now. Yes. Come in. So now we're just gonna move on to face, and I'm going to start off by priming with my favorite primer of all time, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is literally the best primer that exists. If you have dry skin, if you notice your foundation being patchy, cakey, this foundation or this primer is absolute magic. You can technically replace it with your moisturizer. I don't, because I have such dry skin that I need moisturizer and I need moisturizing primer. But this has hyaluronic acid. I talk about this all the time, so you guys are probably sick of me talking about it. It has hyaluronic acid, and that is what binds moisture from the air to your skin. So it's just amazing for dry skin, and it makes your face look so nice and plump and juicy and delicious, and I love it. So now I'm gonna be taking the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. This is a 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. It is oil-free, and I'm in the shade 2.4. This shade matches me here really well, but my shoulders are still so dark that I need to mix in a darker foundation. So what I'm going to do is take a few pumps of that one, and I'm going to focus it. My Sigma Flat Top Kabuki is in my living room to get clean, so I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna use this Hourglass foundation stick, and I'm going to put this foundation right in the center of my face. And then I'm gonna take the LA Girl Pro Matte HD foundation. This is in the shade Cafe, and this matches my tan perfectly. And I'm gonna use that on the outer perimeters of my face. So, normally if the foundation would have matched me perfect, I wouldn't have had to do 2 foundations. Just cause, of course, that's kind of excessive. But because my shoulders are so much darker than like my neck, I have to do it. And mixing these two ends up being like the perfect color. And that foundation, it's a hydrating foundation, but it's like a semi-matte finish, which is perfect for me because I need hydration, but it's so hot here in Florida that I need something matte. Oh, I forgot how much I like this brush. I got this brush years ago when I first started at Sephora with the Vanish Stick foundation, which I hate. So I'm just blending. Like, you see how perfect of a match that is? It's literally perfect. And now I'm gonna take the Sigma HD 3D HD blender, I believe it's called. This thing has been my whole life since I got it. This is another thing that Sigma sent me in my package, and I talk about it in my favorites, in my June favorites, but I thought this was the dumbest. When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, okay, what am I gonna use this for? And I love it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Medium, and I'm just doing 3 dots, focusing more of the product right there on the inner corner because that's where I get darkness, and just a couple dots on my nose and chin. This is specifically what I really like this blender for because it gets right in the inner corners. So I'm just going to blend here first, then my nose, then I'm gonna go into this inner corner. And do you see how like it gets right in there? Like, I feel like a lot of beauty sponges, because they have either like that rounded tip or the flat edge, it doesn't get in this corner, and when you miss putting concealer in that corner, it becomes very noticeable that you have darkness there. So I just freaking, like, look at, it gets right in that corner, right underneath your wing. I love this thing. I don't know if I could go back to using a regular sponge in that inner corner. Like, and that sounds so crazy, but I really, like, look at how well it gets just right there. And I've messed up my wing so many times with my sponge or with a brush. Like, look at how well it gets right in there. It's insane. Oh, I lost the sun. It's fine. We had a great few seconds, sun. Now I'm gonna go in with my Dermablend translucent powder, and this is in the original shade. I'm gonna pick up the product on the sponge and watch on that little corner. Like, you see how well it gets into that little edge? And I'm just blending all of that away. Like, look at it. Oh, I love it. Now I'm just gonna do my nose and my chin. Now I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder of all time, the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder, and I'm in the shade 35 Bronze, and I'm picking up this massive brush. I used to use this brush all the time. If you've been watching me for a while, you know this brush. This is like the big microphone brush. And this is the Pro Featherweight number 91 from Sephora. One of the softest brushes I own. For bronzer, I actually found my old Benefit Hoola. This is the mini one. I barely have anything in there. I don't even know if this is gonna show up on me right now, but this is one of my favorite bronzers of all time, so I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna use the Morphe M530 for it. I'm just gonna swirl all up in there. I really hope this shows up. And of course it does, because Hoola always comes through. I love Hoola. I wish they did a Hoola dark because they did a Hoola light. I feel like they will eventually. Because Hoola light is like, it's light. Like, I could probably use it to set my under eyes. Yeah, this Hoola looks good. Oh, I forgot how much I love this bronzer. For blush, I'm picking up another thing from Sigma that I love. It's called the Aura Powder Face Powder in the shade Cor De Rosa. It's a blush, and you guys know I love blush. And watch how pretty the flush is that it puts on my cheeks. And I'm using the Morphe E4 brush, by the way. Like, I love it so much. And I love blush. Like, I am a blush girl. Now I'm going to spray my face with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is the lavender one. It smells so good. To me, it doesn't smell like lavender. To me, it smells like a beautiful man that just got out of the shower. And I'm gonna pick up my favorite highlighter of all time, and it is the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick Radiant. I think this is discontinued, and if it is, I'm gonna hit up Makeup Revolution. Like, excuse me. Why did you do that? And I'm just literally tapping into all the colors and going right on my cheekbone. Like, do you see that? Cheekbone, and I'm gonna go right on my nose. A little right here. Over here. And my chin. And I'm actually going to use this for my inner corner. I'm gonna use this tiny little brush. It's called the Morphe M213, and I'm gonna pick up the lightest shade. And I'm just going to stick it right in there. For lips, we're gonna do my new favorite nude combo, and it is Need Me from NYX. I have like 3 backups of these, I'm not even joking. This is my favorite lip liner formula at the drugstore, and one of my favorite colors of all time. So we're just gonna line our lips with this. And then over top, I'm gonna use the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Stepping Out. This is a beautiful nude and a beautiful formula. Look at that. It's perfect. Now I'm gonna just spray my entire face with the cucumber water. Should I put some highlighter on my shoulders? I should, right? Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this full face, chatty, glam kind of glam, pretty glam. Should I put my little headband on? I should. This is also coming from Brendolyn and Cora, by the way. Yes, perfect. And it goes so well with my little dress. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what other videos you guys would like to see down below, and I'll be sure that I try to get to them. I hope you guys do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.